Hello, I'm Yemeng Peng. I'm passionate about illustration and interested in the future development prospects of art forms. As an illustrator, I always look at various forms of drawing, and I'm always amazed by the skills of other artists. Whether it's painting on canvas, being proficient with various software, or being able to combine AI with various media, those amazing works always make me curious. In this presentation, I will explore the connection between emerging technologies and arts, then express my own views by showing how I use these techniques to create art. There are many forms of art, and with the progress of science and technology, the forms of art expression have become more diverse. Perhaps the most basic art form people can think of is drawing. For traditional painting process, the first thing that comes to mind may be the form of art creation directly on canvas and paper, then digital drawing, and then the more advanced and shocking AI painting. We are now in a generation where hand-drawn art is very mature, digital drawing is become more popular, and AI-generated arts is just coming out. Now I'm playing the process of drawing a picture of a dog for my friend. It is digital drawing and the software I use is Procreate. You can see that in the initial composition, I placed the original photo layer directly under the painted layer to check the main body of the image uh, to help me draw efficiently. In addition, Procreate has a reference function as long as I use the photo as a reference that I can check whether the content of my drawing matches the content of the photo. So the style of this painting is actually more like a traditional painting with a pure hand drawing style. Mm, because I use a set of imitation acrylic paint brushes and added a layer with canvas texture to achieve a real effect. With the fast pace of life, artists also need higher efficiency and more stable level of artistic creation. A variety of digital drawing software is now emerging to help people more easily to browse, edit, and even better integrate with other art forms. The logic of animation is to make a still picture move by drawing it frame by frame and change them in order in high speed. In the early days, animation needed the cooperation of cameras, some shooting media, and people to produce. But now we have a lot of software that can assist animators to create them in more efficient and convenient way. So this is a short GIF I made in my animation workshop. This work was also produced in Procreate. Procreate is very suitable for making GIFs because it is free to import brushes made by others, and I can choose the brushes that I think those are suitable to my animation, which makes the content created more stylized. And in addition, I can enhance the coherence of the picture by drawing keyframes in layers and then supplementing each layer frame by frame. After talking about the traditional 2D animation, there are now many forms of 3D animation, which are widely used in a variety of games and interactive arts. The Ori video game series is a good example. In the first generation of the game, all the material was hand-drawn, while in the second generation, the main character and the NPCs in the game were modeled in 3D. Through stylized rendering, these models can be unified with the art style of the hand-painted background. By programming and stretching the model, the character's movements become smoother than in 2D, and the effects are working better on 3D models. Today, AI-generated illustration is quite popular. So by entering instructions and uploading referential paintings, the relevant engine can automatically generate the content that I need. So I didn't try to use the AI before. This is the first time I use AI, so I input a girl hugs a heart which looks like chocolate and she's crying and melting and ask AI to help me to generate artworks. What I want is the girl with the emotion on her face, but AI generate artworks did not fit my requirements. So I extract the tones that I need to use from the AI arts and recreate new artworks by myself. For me, my drawing process does not need AI to provide very specific content for supporting me. I'm glad to study with it, and I'm willing to study the compositions and the tone combinations from the AI artworks. The topic of illustration, animation, and AI was mentioned earlier, which reminded me of a short animation that combined 2D, 3D, and AI illustration background at the same time, which is The Dog and the Boy, produced by Netflix. At the end of the film, the producers show how they used AI to help to draw the background. Start with a hand-drawn sketch, use it as a reference to let the AI produce a more complete result, and finally make the final correction manually. AI saves drawing time for people who need to provide references and make changes for the final result. Through this case, it can be predicted that the emerging drawing technology may have a positive impact on illustration, animation, design, and other fields in the commercial field in the future. As long as the work of correction is in place, the commercial arts can have stabler quality, and people have more efficient to produce works. It is also possible that people, as viewers, will see higher quality art in the future. Due to the accelerated development of modern painting software and the advent of AI technology, a large number of people began to use these technologies for artwork creation, but also caused some problems. Many artists' works are uploaded to AI image generation tools without permission to make models for others to use or even profit, which is undoubtedly a serious infringement. In many artwork sharing platforms, many artists who oppose AI painting gathered and upload the picture to many art stations to resist AI drawing. Does AI bring communities together? My answer is yes. People who use AI to make art interact with people who has the same thought of them, while traditional art creators gather together, and the two groups are actually in different communities. At present, the biggest problem of AI art mainly comes from copyright. If some detailed policies can be introduced to prevent artists' works from being infringed, I believe the prospect of AI art will be positive, and above two different communities will have a better understanding of each other so as to realize the true integration of AI art and the traditional forms of artistic expression. In my opinion, in the past, I'm confused, shocked, and alarmed by emerging technologies. But after this study, I gradually realized technology is not something to be afraid of. The point we need to aware is people who are afraid and willing to be replaced by them and not willing to improve themselves. That's because I studied from it and I'm glad to improve myself through it. In every generation, there are always developing new technologies bring us convenience, but also cause fear and panic for people. People might afraid that they will lose their jobs and replaced by the new technologies or frustrated of their abilities trained in the past are dilapidated. In fact, mm, these technologies are still inseparable from human operation. For example, AI-generated artworks looks fantastic. Some of the structure of objects generated from AI is still illogical or even completely wrong. So we still need to collaborate with these technologies, fix their defects, learn something from them, progress with them, then create more new art forms that will surprise everyone. Thank you.